What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's Tuesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out the house, getting ready to have a beer. The beer that I have on offer today is Cask Brewing Company's Newporter English Brown Porter. Now, this is a brewery that I never heard of. I took a ride up to Bowling Green this past weekend to Beverage Center, one of my favorite places. They have a nice selection of single bottles, so I like to pick up all kinds of stuff I haven't had. And I run across this one. It's from a Kentucky brewery. It's kind of odd. You really don't see a ton of Kentucky breweries. It's odd. I'm in Ohio, right? It's not that far. You see the mainstream, I guess, like the Kentucky bourbon, barrel ale, and those kind of things from Alltech and all that. But that's kind of it. I really don't see a ton of Kentucky beer up here. So I was excited to come across this one. And this is from Newport, Kentucky. So the beer is called Newporter. And this is it says English Brown Porter when you look it up. I think they said it was an American porter. But when I went to the website, it was pretty cool looking. It looks like the place is styled after an English pub. So they have all the wood, and it said they had the tin ceilings, all that kind of stuff. So it looks like an interesting place. As to beers, it said they've been in business 22 years, and they have 18 beers. And they specialize, I guess, in traditional Irish, Scottish, and English beers. I looked down the list of the 18 they had on right now. It's a lot of barrel-aged stuff, obviously, like cask-aged stuff. But they did have some other beers as well. One that kind of stood out to me, they had Maple Corruption, which was a double barrel-aged beer in maple syrup cask and then in a bourbon cask. So that sounds kind of quite interesting. I think I would enjoy that one. So let's check this one out. It's 5% ABV. Untapped, it had a 3.57. Beer Advocate, 3.73, although there was very few reviews. I think it was 4 rating reviews, 12 in total. But the aggregate score was an 84 of good, so that kind of bodes well. See what we have on the bottle. Brewed with integrity, proudly brewed and bottled by Cask Brewing, 629 York Street, Newport, Kentucky. If you're ever in the area, please stop by and check out our tap room. Sounds like an invitation. Also has the info here on the beer. So it says, our English Porter is a rich beer with toasted bread and dark fruit flavor. Pour into a chilled glass and enjoy. For our glassware tonight, I'm going with this Doom Bar pint glass, since we're doing an English-inspired beer by a brewery that has a tap room that's inspired by British pubs. I figure I would bring back one of my glasses that I liberated from an English pub myself. This is Sharp's Doom Bar glass, so let's check it out. All right. So color, it's obviously dark as it's a porter. When you hold it up to the light, you kind of get that ruby thing going on where you see the red hue inside. I mean, if you look at it the naked eye, I guess it honestly kind of has like a Pepsi look to it, because there's tons of carbonation on the side of the glass, and it kind of has that cola color. But you see the red when you hold it up. The head, it dissipated rather quickly. It looked like it might have been a finger's worth initially. It's kind of a tan, color you'd expect with a porter. Went away rather quickly. It looks all right. Smell. You pick up the roasted malt. Probably not a whole lot else. Kind of like roasted malt. Let's check it out. The all-important fact of the taste. First thing I kind of pick up, this is a wee bit lighter body than I thought it would have been. I understand it's not a stout, it's a porter, but it's a little bit on the light side. Taste, though, isn't bad. Taste, you pick up the roasted grain, you pick up a little bit of caramel, like you kind of expect. You pick up, like it says dark fruit. You kind of get that raisin kind of taste, I think. That's about it. I mean, the taste isn't bad. At the end, it has like a little bit of a weird something going on. I'm not quite sure what it is. Let me see. Get the grain, you get a little bit of a fruitiness. Pick up like a caramel toffee kind of thing. There's something else there too. I'm not quite sure what it is. It might just be that kind of fruit raisiny kind of thing that's balancing with the others. Either way, it tastes pretty good overall. So Newporter from the Cask Brewing Company. It's the first beer I've had of yours. I hope to try some more. This one would get the thumbs up. I would definitely drink another. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, jump in down below. Hey, cheers.